What? What a crazy Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages. It's your boy Chess the Hitman Styles, and oh my goodness, guys. Oh man, that was crazy, yo. We just, for those of y'all who missed it, and for those of y'all who watched it, we just seen Braun Strowman in a tag team elimination match, and the winner will face the Bar for the Raw Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. But Braun Strowman's only one man, so Kurt Angle needs to find Braun Strowman a partner to go with him to WrestleMania. Now, we've seen just about everybody except who are we missing from Monday Night Raw? Let's see. We're missing Big Cass. He'll be a good suitable partner. We're missing Samoa Joe. Where yeah, he'll be a suitable partner as well. We are missing Kane. You know what? Scratch that. Kane and Braun Strowman work as tag team partners. I don't see that happening unless hell freezes over. But then again, there is one more person. And Samoa Joe and the Bar has jumped this guy before. What's his name again? He's not big like Braun Strowman. He's not strong like Braun Strowman, but he is crazy. Fact is, some would call him a lunatic fringe. And if you guys are thinking who I'm thinking, yeah, I'm talking about Dean Ambrose. Yeah, so my money is either Samoa Joe, Big Cass, or Dean Ambrose. One of those three is going to make a triumphant return, and they will be Braun Strowman's partner to face the Bar at WrestleMania. But yeah, guys, let's talk about Monday Night Raw, what happened tonight. We kicked things off at a serious note when Kurt Angle announced that Brock Lesnar once again becoming a no-show. Roman Reigns took it the wrong way and felt like he was being disrespected by Vince McMahon since he revealed to everyone that Vince is back there. And he felt that Vince should have told him, hey, Brock Lesnar's not here tonight. So Braun Strowman goes to the back. He goes to the back, gets in Vince McMahon's face and Shane McMahon's face. And his result, he got temporarily suspended. Now, Vince McMahon did confirm, and he did give us his word that next week for sure that Brock Lesnar will be at Monday Night Raw. Now, I think on Monday Night Raw, I think Brock Lesnar's going to show up, and him and Paul Heyman are going to bitch about and talk about how we're here and you're not Roman Reigns. Why? Because you're temporarily suspended. Yeah, I see that promo coming from a mile away. But anyway, guys, let's talk about what else went down. Yeah, we talking about how John Cena has no road to WrestleMania, and at first he was on the downside, but then he's on the positive side. I was saying, you know what? If I can't go to WrestleMania as a wrestler, at least let me go and be a fan and be a part of the whole WWE universe, which is not a bad idea, especially when he went out there and took a sip of beer from one of his fans, right? But but then he had to be knocking on the dead man's door. Yeah, I'm talking about The Undertaker. How he was talking about, when I fail, I get back up and kick ass the next day. When you fail, you pretty much hide your face in the sand and disappear. I mean, don't hide behind don't let your ego get the better of you. Stop hiding behind your excuses. You're not old. You're not washed up. You are in great shape. I mean, if you wasn't in great shape, then you wouldn't be posting all those workout videos behind your wife's Instagram, which is should have not said that. So John Cena has laid down the gauntlet and asked The Undertaker this. Am I going to WrestleMania as a fan, or am I going there as a competitor and to face you and make history? And John Cena had a few harsh words to say to The Undertaker. And in my mind, John Cena is pretty much knocking on the dead man's door pretty hard. And I bet you before WrestleMania that The Undertaker will indeed have a response. So John Cena, my friend, you're going to have a response coming to you from the dead man very soon. And also, then we have The Miz and The Miz TV special guest, his opponents Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Miz tried to turn Balor and Seth against one another, which it didn't work at first, but then it kind of sort of did when Seth Rollins knocked Finn Balor on his ass, which led to the match between Seth and Balor, which I would give that match. I would give that match 4 stars though. I mean, no. I gave it 3.5 stars because it wasn't really all. It wasn't. I mean, it was okay. I mean, didn't see no curb stomps, didn't see no revolutionary knee, didn't see no coup de grace. The match pretty much ended when Seth Rollins went for that top suplex Falcon Arrow. But when he landed the suplex and tried to run up for the Falcon Arrow, Balor's like, oh, not so fast. You know what? For Balor, man, he got a strong back and strong stamina. I mean, after getting slammed by that suplex, he was still able to roll up Seth Rollins for a 1-2-3, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, I gave that match 3.5 stars out of 5. Now we go on to the what else happened next? Oh yeah, we have Absolution, Sonya Deville going up against my homegirl Sasha Banks, and that I would give that match probably. I give that match 3 stars. It was pretty cool, even though Bayley did help out, and then after Sasha won the match and was looking for Bayley instantly walked out, and then that's when Sonya Deville and Amy Rose both jumped Sasha Banks, and I'm pretty sure people are wondering how come Bayley didn't come back out to help her out. Speaking of which, Asuka had to address everyone that she is going to SmackDown tomorrow night to confront Charlotte, and then Alexa Bliss has had to come out, run her mouth saying you're pretty much going to go to the B show to fight an easier champion than me, because if you were to step in the ring with me, your undefeated streak would end. Man, Alexa Bliss doing the same thing like John Cena's doing. You're pretty much knocking on a door you do not want to knock on, and Asuka could have easily changed her mind. And then that's when Alexa Bliss and Mickie James were signaling out Nia Jax to come out, which she didn't. So they blindsided Asuka, and Mickie James and Asuka had a match. I'll give that match 4 stars because Asuka came so close to losing, and the undefeated streak would have been over. But I knew Asuka was gonna win. I mean, it was close calls, but I knew Mickie James was gonna win that match. I already knew. I mean, even though Asuka did kind of suffer a little shin injury when she kicked the ring post and messed up her shin, Mickie James thought she had it won, but Asuka put in the Asuka lock. Mickie James had no choice but to tap out. So that made Alexa Bliss upset. And then, guys, in the back, Alexa Bliss was given a confident speech to Nia Jax, saying, "Go out there and show everyone you're still the irresistible force." Nia Jax picks up a victory, which I would give. I mean, that match didn't even last long. I gave it 2 stars, but then, as Nia Jax was celebrating, Mickie James and Alexa Bliss were supposed to have a backstage interview, and Alexa Bliss and Mickie James had no idea that the mic standing next to them was on, and that Nia Jax was hearing what they were saying behind her back, and she even saw them shoot. Everyone saw what Mickie James and Alexa Bliss was talking about. I mean, they had some pretty harsh words to say about Nia Jax. Someone saying that they were using her and they have her in the palm of her hand. And oh my goodness, they were saying so many mean words. I was like, oh my God. And then when the interviewer came in and revealed that that due to the fact that this interview was inspected, your microphone's been on this whole time. And that's when Alexa Bliss and Mickie James realized that they were busted. So they got the hell out of Dodge before Nia Jax came in and she destroyed their stuff. Oh my goodness, Nia Jax was on a tear, was on the hunt. Just like how Braun Strowman was on a hunt for Elias when Elias tried to escape their Destruction of Sympathy match, which Elias was in the ring and he was singing a sad tune song, and then he said, "I just have one question for everyone," which he didn't really ask a question. He just said, "This is all your fault," and just got up and just walked away. So yeah, something else happened that I missed. I guess that's about it. But yeah, guys, I would give tonight's Monday Night Raw. I would give it. I'll give its performance. I'll give it 4 stars. I mean, it was okay. It was okay though. The only 2 shocking events that I enjoyed the most was when Roman Reigns confronted Vince McMahon to his face. I enjoyed that. I also enjoy when Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, how they really felt about Nia Jax, which now I think we found Alexa Bliss's challenger at WrestleMania 34. I think we found a suitable opponent. And all I can say is, if Kurt Angle makes the match, Alexa Bliss, she is losing that championship. So it looks like in my eyes, guys, it looks like we may be able to crown 2 women's champions. Who knows, but we'll see. Oh, and speaking of women, yo guys, I thought we were gonna have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I was wrong. For the first time ever, under the name of the late great Mae Young, God rest her soul, we're going to have the first ever Mae Young Memorial Battle Royal, which means women from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT have no choice but to come on in to WrestleMania and compete for the Battle Royal. So, with that being said, that could be an interesting shakeup for the Women's Revolution. So, with that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get some shut-eye because I gotta go to work tonight. So if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You can find me on social media. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Ches the Hitman Styles, and Twitter as Hitman Styles 1. Even though I'm not the Phenomenal 1, that title belongs to my boy, the Phenomenal AJ Styles. With that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw. And all I can say is this, guys. One last thing I gotta say. Finn Balor needs to become the Demon at WrestleMania. I'm serious, he really does. And yeah, if y'all too sweet, good night to you guys. And tomorrow's SmackDown, can't wait to see what Asuka's gonna do. So that being said, guys, peace.